Disclaimer doing on voiceover. If your readers are uncomfortable, mute the video. In VIP room, Jimin here. This is Chaz and Yona. They both are in love. Chaz cut him off by his words. Chaz and soon to be married. He declared and kissed Yona on the lips. The couple's behavior was very childish, but they are quite sensible. Why and congratulations, you two are so cute, you said, and Jimin introduced you to the other friends. Jimin, this is Mark, and also he was my ex friend, he laughingly said, but Mark, yeah, bloody liar, she was my girl, and Jimin is the one who confessed his love for her in front of me, and then she rejected him. But she cheated on me with another man, and then we met as a friend. He told the truth in front of all, and Jimin just laughed nervously. Jimin, come on, Vayan, let me introduce you to another friend. Let him cool off until then. And the last boy he was going to introduce you to, but the guy was already drunk and having too much fun with his new girlfriend. Jimin doesn't bother them and tells you that he is Felix and probably his new girlfriend. After a while, you sat down with Jimin and the couple Jazz and Yonah. And outside, the bartender was wondering how to tell the police that the girl whose father was looking for is here. And he is also afraid or that the mafia Jimin is with this girl, and if the mafia find out that he is the informer, they will kill him. But he thinks that after the police find the girl, he can enjoy the reward from her father and no one will know. Then he hid and sat in the corner so that no one could see him and call the police. Bartender, hello, I want to inform you that the missing girl you came to find a week ago is here in the VIP room, but the mafia Jimin is with her. Look, my name should not come and please tell the owner to keep my reward ready. The policeman hung up the call. Bartender, oh, such a jerk. He whined in frustration. You sat here only watching Jimin and all his friends get drunk and keep thinking. You were already afraid of this place and now you started to fear after seeing their condition. You keep stopping Jimin but he doesn't listen to you. Due to their condition, you could have run away, but due to the presence of bodyguards, you are forced to sit here. Meanwhile, Taehyung was driving in full speed to the club because of his anger over him. He got a call from the assistant that the police had called him and told him everything about the informer. Even the police are afraid of Taehyung, and whatever comes to the police against him, they convey it to Taehyung's assistant. The police have to do it for the peace of the country because they know what if someone comes in the middle of the mafias, the whole of Korea will be destroyed because of their war. And to avoid this dangerous time, many policemen support them. And you still don't know Taeyong's real. And if you had known, you would never have dared to against him. And Jimin enjoys rejecting Taeyong's word every time because Taeyong never talked to Jimin properly and did not consider him as a brother. So Jimin gets a lot of comfort in spoiling all his work and brooding him. Taeyong, I won't leave you, Jimin and Ryan. Just wait and see what I can do with you two, he said and drove faster. Ryan, Jimin, please get up now. It's enough. He fell asleep drunk. You flashed water on his face to wake him up. You are afraid of everyone because it is dark here and you cannot even see each other. You are waking him up and then you feel someone's hand on your tie. You turn to the person to see him for who he was. Felix, your tie is so soft. You heard a voice of the man who has been romancing his new girlfriend some time ago. Felix, would you like to ride on me? I'm feeling fucking so hot. You widened your eyes and stood up from the long couch, but he grabbed your wrist and forced you down. You called out Jimin's name and nervously kicked his dick and ran to the door to tell the guards. You were about to run towards the door when suddenly the door opens and Taehyung walks in. You bumped into his hard chest. You looked up at him and with wet eyes. There was no emotion in his eyes except anger. Felix came from behind and was about to grab your hand, but Taehyung grabbed his throat and squeezed harder. You turned around to see Felix about to lose his senses. Wyan. He dying, you said in low voice with the trembling body as you stood between the two guys and Taehyung's arm was touching your shoulder as he grabbed Felix's neck. He saw Jamal lying unconscious on the couch, which made him even more angry. He tossed Felix aside on the floor and grabbed your vest and turned around, pulling you more closer. You hit against his chest again. You widened your eyes in fear. Taeyong. Guards! He shouted, and the guards ran inside the room and were shocked to see the situation in front of them. Taeyong, what the fuck were you all doing? That fucker was touching her. Bastards. All of them had fear in their eyes. Taeyong, get Jimin out of here immediately. After listening to him, you looked at the guard because you did not want to be with Taeyong. Wyan, I want to go with him too. Leave me. You tried to remove his hand on your vest, but he held you tightly. You were looking at them with teary eyes, and they took him out. Then the door closed. He was staring at your face, tearful eyes with the serious expression. Then you looked at him. Taeyong, how dare you to go out without my permission, Ryan? I have left you free in my house. It does not mean that you were free to hang out with other people. People? He was talking about his stepbrother. Ryan, I'm sorry. He squeezed your vest barely. Taeyong, what if we spend the night this night here like our first night? He smirked and you start crying helplessly. Taeyong, stop it, he said angrily and led you to the car. In the middle of the road, you are sitting on the seat next to him but can't bring yourself to look at him and forcefully stare outside. Taeyong, why? And he called you and you were surprised, then turned to face him. Ryan, yes, you said in normal voice. He was driving and the light was hitting his face, making him look very handsome and cool. You were staring at his handsomeness and did not hear his voice. Taeyong, stop staring at me, you stupid, he said out loud, and you came out of thoughts. Ryan, yeah, what? You were embarrassed. Taeyong, Ryan, your father has reported you missing. I got news today that your father is looking for you. You heard that he said to you, and then tears came to your eyes in love with your father. Ryan, Dad, searching for me. Dad must be worried about me. You cried and looked up at him. He understood what you wanted to tell him. Taeyong, don't be so emotional in front of me. It's no use. I won't set you free. I told you because they kicked you out of the house and now they are desperately looking for you. Ryan, my parents worried about me. They are searching for me. He smirked and you notice that. Ryan, you are so heartless. You don't have any emotion, Kim Taeyeon. You shouted in anger, then he glared at you. Time skip in your room. Taeyong picked you up on his shoulder and brought you into the room because it was late at night and no one was there. Everyone was sleeping in their own rooms. He threw you on the bed and hovered above you. You started feel very different in you and he started kissing you roughly. You closed your eyes and then hit him hard to let you go. He fell down from the bed and you ran to the washroom. Taehyung, how dare you? He shouted, but you were gone. To be continued. Thank you for watching.